Hi everybody, I'm Marcus Bean and I am at our Ludlow Virtual Food Festival this weekend at Redford Farm Barns. We can't run our normal festival, as you know, at the Ludlow Castle, which is such a shame, and we haven't been able to run any events this year either, which is why we're asking for any support you can give us. Head across to our Ludlow Food Festival website for the chance to donate. We need to raise £40,000 by December to allow us to go into next year and run our normal events as possible. And of course the key thing about our events is that we're bringing amazing producers from Shropshire and the surrounding counties to the festival to be able to talk and collaborate, and of course for you to be able to see when you come to the festival. Part of our producer chats, as you know, is bringing in some of those incredible producers to get a bit of an understanding of what they do, how they support us, how we support them. So without further ado, you can see we have some incredible crisps, not just any crisps. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Two Farmers and your fantastic product that you've got here. Tell us a little bit about the business for anybody that doesn't know.
Right, well, Sean and I have been good friends all our lives.
Yeah.
We're farming in Ross-on-Wye, Herefordshire.
Okay, nice.
We grow potatoes on the farm.
Fantastic.
We were looking to see if we could do something more with the potatoes.
Yeah.
And we had this dream about making them into crisps.
Nice.
So,
and that was it, overnight, bang. Was there a beer involved?
There was a beer.
Yeah.
There was a beer and a packet of crisps.
Nice.
And we basically formed two farmers.
Wow.
Overnight, and that started on a journey.
Yeah.
We didn't quite know how we were going to do it. We never made crisps. We never set a factory up.
Yeah.
But we had the raw material, which was potatoes. We had it on the farm.
Products, yeah.
So it was all about food miles.
Yeah.
And trying to make it sustainable. So that's where our journey started. So we started with the potatoes and a factory. I guess secondly from that came was the flavours, wasn't it, Sean?
Running flavours and packaging along at the same time.
Yeah.
The two main things when we started were that we wanted to keep it local, provenanced, true flavours to what we wanted in each of the flavours, but packaging was a big thing that we wanted to look at to try and change the way that people had crisps.
Yeah. And tell people, I suppose, about your stories is the key thing, isn't it? I suppose about how it started.
It is, yeah. So it was looking for packaging from the start and looking for flavours, and we needed to go for straightforward flavours to begin with, as in salt and vinegar, cheese.
Got to have the classics, haven't you? Yeah, exactly.
We went to local cheese producer to us, Charles Martel, and we buy his Hereford hop cheese from him. We dry it into a powder, and we use Hereford hop with dried onions for the cheese and onion.
Yeah, yeah.
The cider vinegar is our own cider. We make our own cider, turn it into vinegar, dry that into a powder for the cider vinegar. The difficult one on the seasoning or on the flavours to begin with was salt. Yeah. Because there's no salt in Herefordshire.
No.
So we knew we were going to have to go away to get salt, and we thought if we're going to go out of Herefordshire to get something, let's go and find the cleanest, purest salt we can. So we were looking at sort of Outer Hebrides, for whichever there was the cleanest waters around the British Isles to try and look for sea salts from those areas. And during the sort of time that we're doing this, Droitwich,
I was just going to say,
opened up the brine springs again, and another farmer from Droitwich took the rights on to extract the brine, dries that with renewable energy, and we just sprinkle their brine salt. So we're not quite Herefordshire, but neighbouring county, Worcestershire.
Well, exactly, and I think it's key, because actually you'd think of like crisps and just something as simple as a seasoning, but from a chef point of view, seasoning is the key ingredient, and to be able to then get that and actually make that sort of local and as well balance it is pretty special. So
and the great thing about the brine is it's been underground for thousands of years, and it's totally pure. It's the water's clearer than any seawater. There's no contaminants in it at all. So we've got a beautiful, clean, nice salt.
So how long have you been trading now then?
We launched the brand 2 years ago last week.
Wow.
But with no crisps.
Yeah.
Our packaging wasn't ready because we were on this big journey with packaging. We looked at packaging at the start to try and find how we could change it. We looked at tins to begin with. Yeah. But because tins ultimately always recyclable. Yeah. Can be used forevermore. But it was too expensive for this size, for a grabs the size bag. It was way too expensive. So we thought, well, could we go to cardboard and find a box that was recyclable? Yeah. But we realised then we had to put a packet inside it, and that was just over packaging. It was creating a bigger packaging waste problem than solving any problem. And through this journey, we then found cellulose films, and worked with a UK company on cellulose films to produce, as far as we know, the world's only plastic-free crisp packet that's 100%.
Amazing, yeah, and actually you wouldn't really, you don't really tell other than the fact that it's on there. It's a great packaging and solid as well.
Yeah.
Something wood fibre. Yeah, incredible stuff. How important is Ludlow and sort of like surrounding areas, and of course the food festival being in, to you generally as a business?
Well, all our flavours and everything about us, we're Herefordshire born and bred, second generation farming family. We wanted to make everything about Herefordshire and the surrounding areas.
Yes, yeah.
Because that was what we were about, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What we'd grown up in.
Yeah.
So we wanted to try and engage with everything around us. So, places like Ludlow, hugely important.
Yeah.
Food festival, great showcase for us. We'd never done festivals or anything like that before.
Yeah.
I think it was one of the first.
Once you do it, you're like, whoa!
And it's a great place to be able to show our product off.
Yeah.
And with our product, we want everybody in the area to be eating it.
Yeah.
And to tell their friends and so on and so forth. So for us, it's a great launch.
Yeah.
For us and our product to get it out there and people to see it, and taste it.
And also, I think the great thing that we've had, a lot of the producer chats over the weekend is that feedback that you would get from a customer at something like the Food Festival you wouldn't get necessarily over social media or via a message, or that instant feedback when someone tastes the crisps. It's that moment that you can capture and actually take away, and sometimes you adapt or change or actually go, we've got it right, and things like that. So I think that's one of the things that's so key and so important, and especially when you've got all those things, all the province, all the ingredients, all the stuff you're doing, people love that, and I think that's why it makes it so important. I think for Ludlow to continue.
In terms of Ludlow as a festival as well, we can have the crisps on the side, and we can say actually if you just go on round the corner to that other tent, you'll find the salt producer that we use to put on the crisps. You'll find the sausage producer that we use their pork for the sausage and mustard, and to have the same producers that are creating the flavours. In the same festival is fantastic.
It is, and I think again, as you said, one of the things that's so key with Ludlow and running for sort of 26 years, would have been 26 years this year, is that element of connection. And there's not many places you can go to where you can grab that and that and that, and as you say, be able to recommend the salt producer. Incredible product. I'm going to have a little taste of them, obviously, because it's really important. Have you got anything else lined up? Obviously, you've got your core flavours. Is there anything else in the pipeline, or is this just
the Herefordshire sausage and mustard is only been out? What, been out a month?
Less than that, probably 3 weeks.
So,
3 weeks ago.
Okay.
We launched it. So the 4 flavours we started off, or the 4 key flavours, which were the lightly salted, cheese and onion, the salt and cider vinegar, which you've just opened.
I've just realised I've got a microphone, so I probably won't crunch too much.
And then we got the Herefordshire bull shot, which is a great story around that one.
The Herefordshire what?
Bull shot, which is the beef.
Bull shot.
Yeah, so it's a great story that. So it's
okay.
I'll let you, Sean, probably tell you a bit more about how he came up with that flavour.
Yeah, that might be an after hours one.
Herefordshire bull shot's a cocktail or drink, and you can have it either hot or cold. It's beef consommé, vodka, Tabasco.
Sounds delicious.
And
you combine that in a essentially
we wanted to use Herefordshire beef. Yeah. Herefordshire cattle is such synonymous around the whole of the world, really, and we wanted beef to be part of it, and we didn't want to do a standard sort of flame steak or that surround. So we looked at something slightly different. So we use Herefordshire beef for to make a base consommé for it, and then we just season it a little bit. So there's no vodka in it, obviously, but, you get that same sort of kick that you get from.
But it would go well with the cocktail while you're having that with the crisp as well.
It's got a little kick to it.
Yeah.
And for somebody who likes a crisp with a little bit of kick, in the flavours we got, that would be the one that would give you that little kick to it.
So if anybody wants to go and have a try of some of the crisps, is it sort of through certain retailers, farm shops, things like that, or can they go direct onto the website and find out about flavours? How does it?
Well, they can do all of it.
All of it.
Yeah. So,
excellent.
So you can look us up if you go onto the website. You can put the postcode in. It'll tell you all the all suppliers local to you. You can go online and buy off the shop. So there's lots of different ways that you can access Two Farmers Crisps.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for supporting Ludlow Food Festival. And hopefully next year, if we can raise the money, as we said, we need to raise 40,000 by December to allow us to come back next year and bring, of course, incredible producers like Two Farmers and about the story and about the journey. So next time when you come and see them, you'll know all about the seasoning, all about the flavours and where it's from. Thank you so much for watching again for our producer chats, and please go onto our website, Ludlow Food Festival, go on there, click donate and help us get to our target of 40,000. Thank you very much, take care and bye-bye.
Thank you.
You got it? Yep.